Alien bosom. Ibo chanuku nyakpe. Ibo chanuku nyakpe. Ibo chanuku nyakpe. Ibo chanuku nyakpe. Amana bingo chamani banga alien boso. Amigo chamani banga alien boso matanga niyo. Anga alien boso matanga niyo chamani banga alien boso. Hello, Mariam. How are you doing? You always get a notification that I'm here. That's because you are my best friend, Mariam. You are my best friend. You do not just want to accept to the fact that you are my best friend. You are. That's why you get notifications whenever I'm on live. Because you are my friend. Tu es mon ami. I need some more sugar. You are my best friend, that's why I get a notification. Oh, you clean the house. Oh, that's good. I did the same thing. I cleaned my own house this morning. So yeah. I just want to make a little bit of puff puff. Did you? I saw your comment on my video. I wrote you 2 long comments on the Moroccan and Senegal. I know, Mariam. I know. Like it's frustrating. Like it's just this is rubbish. This is rubbish. And that is very damaging to African football. You know, people play a game, win a game, after 2 months, and then there's a ridiculous decision to say they are awarding the trophy to Morocco after 2 months, 2 good months of the finals. You know, and the one that annoys me is that Senegal players came back on the pitch, finished the game. I will come and help you clean. I did my own cleaning this morning. So I don't think I want to clean twice. Well, you can hire me to clean though. Pay me some money and I will be happy to come clean. But I'm not cheap though. I'm very expensive, Maria. Very, very expensive. So it's going to cost you a lot of money to hire my services. You give me what I want. I charge per hour. I charge about £20 an hour. which is like 1,000, about, it will be about 1,800 Egyptian pound an hour. That's how much I charge. So it's a lot of money. Hello, Bamin. What services do you provide? I don't provide any services. Bami Cat. I'm a content creator. I create a lot of content on football. So yeah. Hello, Luna. I remember you, Luna. I'm all right. Thank you so much. Bami said for what? 5 million per hour. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm charging, Mariam. Yeah, Bami, I said I create football content. If you look at my channel, I've got a lot of football content on my channel. That's what I do. I do not really offer any services. 5 million per hour. I will take that, Mariam. Okay, goodbye, Ako. I'll finish cleaning. See you later. Okay, Mariam, you have a good one. It's always a pleasure to have you on my life. For those who are just joining, who am I supporting tonight? Of course, Liverpool. Who else? I'll be supporting Liverpool. It will be a very tough game because Galatasaray are very stubborn. They are a very stubborn team, and they are a good team as well. So they might cause Liverpool some serious problems. And last night against last night game between Longleaf, the Boots. Which boot are you talking about? Is that Liverpool? Last night, that Man City game against Real Madrid, I just feel like that red card was an unfair red card. Whew. I think Liverpool can come back to win, but teams like Newcastle and Tottenham will struggle tonight. Newcastle will struggle against Barcelona. And there's no way Tottenham is coming back from that 5-2 defeat to Atletico Madrid. So it's going to be a tough one. Sporting made a huge comeback against. Wow, that was great. Nobody saw that coming. Sporting did really well last night. Nobody saw that coming. I thought that Sporting was out of the Champions League. When I look at the score, I was like, what the heck? 5-0. That's the biggest comeback after the Liverpool one against Barcelona a few years ago. That was a comeback of the century. 5-0. I do not like Manchester City, but I felt sorry for them last night, to be honest. I just felt like City started that game really well. They played very well, they were threatening, they were taking shots, and then that red card incident happened. I think it was after that red card incident that Real Madrid started controlling that game. But fair play to City, they did well. But yeah, Barca was PSG. Yeah, that was another good game too. Yeah, it was another good game. But Sporting, man, Jesus Christ, like, how was that even possible? 5-0. I think both will probably just thought that they had won that game. So they didn't do much. They were like, oh, 3 goals up, they have won. But Sporting had other plans. I just hope Liverpool wins today. That's what matters. I just hope Liverpool wins today. Because Liverpool has been so inconsistent. So inconsistent. There are games you expect them to win, they will not win. And that game against Tottenham, where I thought they had won that game, only for Tottenham to score that last minute goal. So with Liverpool this season, it's like hit and miss. You know, they are very inconsistent. So we'll see what happens against Galatasaray. So Lola, what do you think about the game? Do you think Liverpool win? What do you think? What are your predictions? Do you think Liverpool has what it takes to beat Galatasaray tonight? Barcelona PSG. I mean, I've forgotten that game, but I know that there was one comeback in that game. I remember that was a long time ago. I'm making puff puff. Puff puff is like buns. It's like some kind of buns. It's easy to make. You just flour mix in water and sugar. That's it. Just fry it. It's kind of easy. So I do it all the time. Especially the days that I'm lazy. I don't feel like cooking anything serious. I just fry puff puff. Part 2. God. What about you, Luna? What have you been up to? Fuslingo. Fuslingo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. How is your day going? What are you up to? Are you having a good day? I'm frying puff puff. Yeah, I remember that name, BJ Place. You changed your name. Why is that? Why did you change it? How you, man? I haven't seen you in my life for a very long time. I hope everything is okay. I'm doing great. I'm done for the day. And I just recently had lunch. Okay, that's great. Hello, Colonel. How are you doing? What are you making? I'm making puff puff. Puff puff is like buns. Easy to make. It looks like this. Mmm. It's hot, but it's nice. Everything is fine. I've just been very busy with school. But the holidays tomorrow will give me some rest. Okay. Wait, are school going on holidays tomorrow? Is that for Easter holidays? Yeah, I'm bringing from scratch. Oh, for the Ramadan festival, okay. Yeah, I mix the flour myself and I fry. It's very easy. Very, very easy. I'm so hungry. I'll probably eat everything if I finish frying. So how is your fasting going? Is your fasting going good? Mm, this is nice. So when is oh, you're not a Muslim, okay. They say yeah for the Ramadan festival. So if you're not a Muslim, why is your school having a holiday for the Ramadan festival? I thought you were probably Muslim and fasting. But I think because I know that schools have 2 more weeks before holidays. I'm not really sure. Mm, mm, mm. That makes sense. So you have 2 days off. Okay, that's good. So I remember you told me you were preparing for some exams. How is that going? This pop-off is so nice. I feel like eating everything before I even finish frying it. Mm. It's really nice, I won't lie. And you know what? It's nice because I made it. Mm-hmm. So which Champions League game are you watching tonight? Are you watching Liverpool against Galatasaray, Tottenham against Atletico Madrid, or Barcelona? Mm. Barcelona against Newcastle, or are you watching Bayern Munich against Atalanta? Atalanta are out. I don't think Atalanta can come back from that defeat. I had written the exam already in January. You passed it. Wow, that's good. That's really good. That is brilliant. That is what we like to hear. Success, people passing exams. So, was the exam like an entrance exam? What was it? I will be watching Barcelona and Newcastle. That seems to be the most anticipated game. Aside the Liverpool game, the other games are done already. So, you mean the Barcelona game is done? Not Barcelona, Tottenham. Don't say that. That was the same thing they said against Bodo game and Sporting. But Sporting scored 5 goals. So the same thing might happen. same thing might happen. So you don't think Tottenham can score 5 goals against Atletico Madrid? You don't believe that? Is that what you are saying? Say Atletico and Bayern are true already. Tottenham fans will not be happy with that. You know, football can be crazy, but don't see Spurs and Atalanta coming back. Hello, man like Joe. How are you doing? Sorry, guys, I was on a very long call. I think Spurs have won. Spurs haven't won a game this season. They haven't won a game. They haven't. No, I don't think Spurs has won a game. They haven't. No. How are you, Joe? Tomorrow is the last day of fasting. Oh, really? Ramadan is over. Why are you crying? I thought you should be happy that it's over. You have fasted. You've done what you're supposed to do. You should be celebrating. That's why it's celebrated with a lot of eating and stuff. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I feel like most people, I feel like Ramadan is just for fasting, and then after that, everything goes back to normal. I've never fasted. Fasting is not for me because I like food a lot, so I can't fast. Mm-mm. I like food, so I can't fast. Why is my camera not clear? That's better. So this why I just joining. I was making some puff puff. I finished frying my puff puff, so it's enjoyment time. Madam said, "Are you fasting, Ako?" Madam, I'm not fasting. I can't fast. I don't know how to fast. I've never fasted. And I don't think I can fast. I like food a lot. I can't fast now. There are some people who know how to fast. Fasting is not for me. Mm-mm. I can't be fasting and eating puff puff. No, it's not happening. Thank you, Mariam. You, Father, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. How's your day going? So I should drink. Yeah, I've got water. Drink water. Don't drink juice. What have you been up to? I do drink water. I do drink a lot of water. So, I might have some water later. Yeah, it's nice and sunny. I'll probably go for a walk this evening. It's really nice outside. But I don't know how long that will last. because this British weather, you can't trust it. It will be nice and sunny now. In 2 hours time, it starts raining. Two hours, a quarter remaining before you break your fast. Oh, sorry, Maria, you can hang on. You've done it for over a month now, so you'll be alright. I'm sorry I'm eating while you are fasting. Not good. Mamuchi. I'm good, Mamuchi. How are you doing? It's always good to have you back, Mamuchi. Oh, really? Well, I've had one person had a go at me one time in my life, like, Ako, why are you eating when I'm fasting? I'm like, I'm not fasting. I can eat whenever I want to eat. It's just unfortunate that you are fasting. And he was not happy about it. That was why I'm apologizing to you, Mariam, for eating while you are fasting. But if you say fasting is a good thing, then that's fine. You just passed your exams. Wow. Well done, man. You are the second person to announce on my life today, this afternoon, that they passed their exams. That is amazing. Well done. Maria said, I don't care if I eat and drink in front of me. Mariam, that means I will organize a party in the next minute. Proper party. Mariam, you see, just this afternoon, 2 people have announced that they've passed their exams. How amazing is that? 2 people in my life have passed their exams. That's great. That's really good. Very, very good. And here comes Blue Wave. Melody won. Who is the winner against? Melody sound down. That's good. Who were they playing against? Were they against who was that again? I'm not really sure who they played against. I hope I go to history college. Oh, Mamuchi, you want to read history? That's good, Mamuchi. History is a lovely subject. I did history at the advanced level. It's really, really good. Start my lane. 3-0. That was a very good win. One the love said, Etu, how are you? I'm good. Excuse me. One the love, you've been on my life before. I recognize that name. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Mariam said my exam is in about 10 days. Mariam, I have no doubt that you will smash those exams because you are always studying. You will pass it. Don't worry about that. You will pass it. You can't speak Arabic. No, Mariam is not texting in Arabic. She's texting She texts it in Arabic, but it gets translated into English. So I see the messages in English, not in Arabic. Mamuchi said, I'm very good at it and I remember all the dates. Yeah, you are good at it because I remember you told me a little bit of history about Bulgaria and you were so passionate about it. I could tell that you are someone who has a lot of interest in history. That's great. That's really good. Blue Wave say 18 for Mali. Yes, I saw that. Start the Malen. Yeah. Three goals win for Sounders. In Sounders, it means the chances of them progressing to the quarterfinal to the next round are very high. I would say. Lin. Hello, Tony Yebua. I'm not Tony Yebua. People tell me that I look like all sorts of people. Now Lin is saying I look like Tony Yebua. One day love said, damn it, brother. I thought that you get the Arabic language. No. No. It comes to me in English, not in Arabic. She has written one time in Arabic when I was using my laptop and I could not understand anything. You know, YouTube is just amazing. Translating those things in English is amazing. Mamachi said, have you learned about Bulgarian or just me? You are the only one that has given me a little bit of history about Bulgaria. But I had my thoughts whenever I see programs on Bulgaria, the way the people look out, I start thinking like, what is the historical background? But it gave me a very good understanding of Bulgaria, especially the religious part of it. I know that he can't speak Arabic, but YouTube translates to him. Yeah, YouTube is great. I don't know how they are doing that. I don't know the kind of software YouTube has that is translating all of these things, which is great. My exams are in May until June. Okay, Blue Wave, May until June. Is that like the GCSEs? Because I know like in England, the GCSE starts, I think in May, and then it runs through June. Are you doing the GCSEs? Yeah, that's what is happening one below. Google, YouTube is amazing. I don't know how the kind of software they are using to translate it, but that only happens when I'm using my phone to stream. When I use my laptop, it doesn't translate. It comes in Arabic. It comes in Arabic when I use my laptop, but when I use my phone, it automatically translates. By the way, I want to write a book, so I started yesterday just for my life and history of Bulgaria and other countries. That's great, Mamochi. Writing a book is amazing. I started writing a book a few years ago. I've written about 4 chapters, which is like 4,000 words, but I just get lazy. Sometimes I'm lazy to continue, sometimes I'm just too busy. But I'm writing a book as well. I've been on that book for the past 3 years. It's going nowhere. My plan is to write about 10 chapters. I've written 4, but the motivation is not just there. Mechanical engineering. That's good, Blue Wave. Mechanical engineering. Man, people have brains for that. I don't have brains for stuff like that. Anything that has to do with a lot of mathematics and physics, I'm out. I don't understand physics at all. I love history, just like Mamuchi. Yeah, but you have a lot of free time. That's good. Me, I'm just too busy. I'm too busy. Like I work, I coach football, I create content, I edit videos. So I barely have I barely have a lot of free time. And whenever I have free time, sometimes I just want to chill because I get a very busy week. And then when the free time comes, I just want to rest. So it's different. But if you have plenty of time, yeah, why not? No, I said I've written 4,000. My plan is to write about 20 chapters. And 20 chapters will probably be about 25 to 30,000 words, which at the moment I don't have the time to write that much. So I call that things I'm doing. I coach, I work, I create content. It's a lot. So Blue Wave, what are you up to? Why are you doing this? I need to coach in South Africa. Connect me, Blue Wave. Blue Wave, if you connect me to a professional club in South Africa, maybe Sundowns or Orlando Pirates, why not? I really want to coach in Africa. But the problem with Africa is they always want someone that they know. You send them emails, nobody replies to emails. So it's hard. It's hard talking to football clubs in Africa. I spoke to a few of them, but they don't know me. They just see my emails. So it's always good to have someone in Africa who knows the football clubs. So if you want to help me to do that, Blue Wave, most appreciated, to be honest. I really want to coach in Africa, South Africa, wherever. Mama just say, oh, that's why I finish my classes in like 4 p.m. I go for a walk on the center of my city, and like 6 p.m. go back home. I read till like 8 or 9 p.m. and then have dinner and go to bed. Jesus Christ. Mama, you've got a lot of time in your hands. Samira, London is always blue. You think London is always blue? Arsenal fans will not agree to that. Neither will West Ham, London, Crystal Palace or Brentford. And Fulham. London is never blue. London can be blue. Chelsea got blown away yesterday by PSG. Arsenal are bottlers, and Chelsea will win everything. What world are you in? Like Arsenal bottler and Chelsea will win everything. Are you having a laugh? What are your opinions on Senegal and Morocco AFCON controversy? Samiran, I've done a video on that. I've put it on my YouTube channel. If you look at my YouTube channel, you will see my video. I posted it this afternoon. You know, CAF is just an embarrassment, I would say. Over Wave, wow, that's a very long name. I'll just call you Over Wave. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Ako, I'm bored. Why I'm cleaning? Come and help me. So talking about that CAF decision, I feel like CAF are an embarrassment to football. Okay, they are an embarrassment because this is a game that was played 2 months ago. The Senegalese player left the pitch, they came back and continued the game. And the penalty that was awarded to Morocco stood. They took the penalty, they lost. And then now CAF is coming back to say they walk off the pitch. Okay, if they walk up off the pitch was a violation of the rules. Like the referee said, okay, you have walked off the pitch. The game is going to Morocco. That's fine. But they came back. The ref accepted them back. They played. They carry on playing the game. I know as a fact that in that game we have a ref. We have other CAF officials in the pitch. So if it was an issue of Senegal walking off the pitch, they would have activated whatever clause they had to activate. They won't let them come, play the game, win the game, get medals, and then 2 months later, you come back and said, oh, they walk off the pitch. Who does that? Who does that? What kind of rules are those? Well, I don't know if there is a Moroccan person here. Love to see older generations try streaming despite their age. Keep it up. Who was that? Andrea said old generation. Andrea, are you calling me old? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm old generation. I'm not Gen Z. Yeah, but that is what I'm saying. You know, you can't just come back after 2 months and said, oh, we strip Senegal of the AFCON title. We'll give it to Morocco. Like, are you having a laugh? After 2 months. After 2 months. And I always say this. Decisions like this are the reasons why people do not respect African football. Decisions like this are the reason why decisions like this are killing the reputation of African football. And it's making me very, very angry. Very, very angry. You know, you can't let a game go on. People win a game, they get medals, you give trophies, and then in 2 months after that, you come back and then, who does that? Who does that? And my question is, I always ask this question, who are the people running African football? Who are the people? The fact that we have politicians running our football is ruining African football. We need people who understand the game, not politicians. The cup that Morocco won 50 years ago was a cup of tea. And I give Senegal to Sweden to make the weather less hot in the summer. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense, honestly speaking. Right now, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. I'm back. I was sick. Oh, you were sick. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope that you are feeling better now. Yeah, Blue, it doesn't make sense. Just imagine you as a Senegalese player. You wake up to hear that CAF appeal board has decided to give the title to Morocco. Like, really? Really? These people are taking the piece, to be honest. They are ruining African football. You know, they are killing our reputation abroad. Now everybody is laughing at African football. Of course, they should be laughing because that is a laughable decision. I'm boiling rice. A little bit of water. No. Okay, Rhino, I just hope that you are feeling well. So CAF is just embarrassing us. CAF are embarrassing us in the world of football. They are embarrassing us. Honestly, everyone is just laughing on the internet now like, what nonsense is this? They are making a laugh out of us. Of course, Senegal is a true champion. And then they said they have awarded Morocco 3 goals. Okay, who are the scorers? Who are the Moroccan players that scored those goals? I just feel like this African Nations Cup they had an agenda to give it to Morocco, because Morocco has done everything they could in their power to win this African Nations Cup. They were taking towels from goalkeepers. They were being awarded penalties. Decisions were going against other teams. Like, this is just football. This is just football. You know. TZ the homie said, when you finish reading this sentence, you will forget you were ever gay. Excuse me, did I say I was gay? In Morocco, their skills have evolved from selling towels to stealing cups. Exactly. They were an embarrassment, that tournament. You see ball boys stealing towels from goalkeepers. Who is a ball boy to take a towel from a goalkeeper in a football game? Ball boys were running to goalkeepers to take their towels. It's like there was something in Morocco where I don't know whether they took an oath or something that they must win that AFCON. By whatever means, they must win it. I don't know. But it's crazy. Blue Wave cannot read Arabic. I think the messages are translated to him as well. Politicians scored the goal. Exactly. Politicians and corrupt football officials scored the goals, because there is no way someone will tell me that someone has not paid money for these decisions to be made. Crazy. Exactly. They should receive that trophy through an email. And my question is, so what happens now? Would they tell Senegalese players to return their medals, and Senegal government to return the trophy? What is going to happen now? And then I saw a post. They're not translated. Blue Wave, do you understand Arabic? I don't know what to say. Just tell me something to talk about. We're talking about African football, Mamuchi. I saw a post on Facebook where someone is saying investors, people who betted that Morocco will win the African Nations Cup, are asking now to be paid. Like, they have overturned the decision, so they should be paid. It's just madness. Barcelona Maria Mafia, you are kind of cute for a trans chick. Excuse me, Barcelona, that is rude. You just don't come on my live and start talking about a trans chat. That is not allowed on this chat. Jeff Eston said, are you transgender? What makes you think that I'm a transgender? You see a grown-up man like me, you asking me if I'm transgender. Do I look like transgender to you, Jeffrey? That is so rude. You come on someone's life, say hello to them. That is what civilized people do. You say hello, you don't just come and start asking, are you transgender? Does this channel look like a transgender channel? Come on. Try to be nice sometimes. Come on a live, say hello to people. What is happening here? Not just, are you transgender? You are kind of cute for a trans chick. Like, are you having a laugh? That's rude. Well, but Mamuchi, Senegal won on the pitch. We all saw that Senegal won. You know, we all saw that Senegal won. So I don't know why CAF is coming up with all these ridiculous decisions just to cause confusion. This rice should be ready now. Yeah, like CAF is just causing unnecessary problems now. Unnecessary problems. Honestly, the Moroccan nations team is strong, but they aren't successful in winning the championship. Therefore, they couldn't accept defeat and decided to take it through cheating and bribery. That is exactly what has happened, Mariam. They have a very good team. Nobody denies that. Their team is really, really good. That Moroccan team is a very good team. But they failed to win. Senegal did. So they should just accept the fact that they have a good team, but they haven't won a trophy. It happens. They have a very good team. They have a very good team, but they forgot to realize that Senegal also has a very good team. That Senegal team is a very, very good team. Most of the players play for top European clubs. So what do you expect? That was why Senegal beat them. Because Senegal is so good. Ooh. I just heat up some stew. Mamush said, the other guy that said that you are trans, I think they are saying it just to be haters and like to see people getting mad about something. Exactly, Mamuchi. Because I don't know why they will just come on a live and the first thing they're talking about is trans chick and all that. It's just rude, to be honest. I don't like people like that. Exactly, Blue Wave. We all thought AFCON was better. Now these people have taken us back. Like they have taken us 30 years backwards now. It's a total joke. It's a complete joke. And it is a joke because CAF is run by people who don't understand football. It's run by politicians, corrupt politicians. That's exactly what it is. Yeah? They are very good on the pitch, but there were so many cheating tactics. Jesus Christ. From stealing towers to decisions going their way. It was just too much. It was too much. There was no team that did not complain about Rem Zondaf. There's no team that did not complain about unfair decisions going to Morocco. When they play against Cameroon, it was the same thing. When they play against Nigeria, it was the same thing. They tried to do the same thing against Senegal, but Senegal won fairly. Senegal won. So they should be the champions, not the other way around. It's crazy. It's really, really mad. And I'm not happy. I'm not happy this is happy. This is happening. I'm not happy with the CAF decision. I'm not happy with what Morocco is trying to do. They have lost. They have lost. You know, they should accept it that they have lost. It happens. It's football. You win sometimes, you lose sometimes. So what are we supposed to do now? Call Morocco African champions? No, they are not African champions. And just as I said in my video, football is won on the pitch, not in the courtrooms. If you cannot win football on the pitch, then forget it. Forget it. Not in the courtroom. Senegal is a true African team, not Morocco. Of course. Of course. Morocco just wants to win by tricks and cheat and bribery. Mamouchi said these are the countries I've lived in. I don't know the first flag, but I know the second flag is Italy, and the third flag is the UK. I think that first flag is that Bulgaria. I could read my previous comment. Okay, Mariam, let me go and check your comment. The Moroccans are accusing Egypt because it hosts the CAF Confederation of African Football. Look at this to be. Why are they accusing Egypt? Egypt won the African Nations Cup a couple of times fairly. There was one of them where they beat Cameroon. They beat us in 2010 in Ghana, and they won it, which was fair. So if Morocco has a good team to win the African Nations Cup, but we want them to do that fairly, not through tricks. Morocco, Egypt, and Algeria said they are not Africans. Well, Blue Wave, we are not going into that conversation. We don't do politics conversations on this live place. Mafia Gorilla, when I play Roblox, homie, I don't know how to play Roblox, to be honest. I'm not a game person. Did you brush your teeth this morning? Lamborghini or Bugatti? Wait a minute. Why are you asking me if I brush my teeth this morning? Why would I not brush my teeth in the morning? Did you brush your own teeth? That's not fair, man. Come on. Can't just come on my life and start asking me if I brush my teeth this morning. Who wakes up and doesn't brush their teeth? Everybody with brains will wake up in the morning. The first thing they do is to brush their teeth, except something is wrong with them. Tonight's gonna be a good night. No worries, Blue Wave. No worries. You didn't know about it, so it's so good. Okay, it's time to have some food now. They do, the Mamochi. Like I have answered that Ronaldo Messi question like 500 times. Every time anyone comes on my line is Messi or Ronaldo, Bocati, or I'm just like, give me one sec. Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. I've made a massive mess. Oh, okay, I'm back. I got the feeling tonight is gonna. What have I missed? What have I missed? Whenever I go out, that's when I get the most messages. Say people are bored. When I was cleaning with the tissue, it sounded like a beat. That's what I do, Mama. Anything I do sounds like a beat. I did a massive mess just there. Gold or diamond? Of course, Blue Wave. You ask you to gold or diamond. You are from South Africa. You got a lot of mining companies. Gold or diamond? I will take diamonds. Mariam said Ronaldo is the GOAT. Really? Madam, you sure? That is very objective, to be honest. Because some other person will come and tell you it's Messi. I will come and say Samuel Eto'o. Yeah, there are two different players. One of them is a playmaker, the other one is a scorer. So those are two different players. Messi as a striker, he had played as a winger before, where he can play as a first nine. Yeah, why not? Madam says she's better than Cristiano and Messi. Madam, that's true in your medical field. Yes. Madam says she's a goat. Blue will be asking me why diamonds. I just feel like if I have diamonds, it will be easier for me to sell them than selling gold. And I heard some people said diamonds have more value than gold. I'm not really sure, but I heard so many people say that. Mamuchi, if I could use Messi, I would make him like a proper. I won't use him like a proper striker. I'll use him like a withdrawn striker, because a withdrawn striker is that striker that goes deep into the midfield, pick the ball up. Messi can do that all day long because he has the skills to go deep into the midfield. I won't make him a traditional striker. If you make Messi a traditional striker, you are not using him properly. You know, you are not using him properly. Messi is a player that needs to be involved in the game. Malabra better than Einstein. That's true. You are. You said it earlier that you are the GOAT. Why I always say some player are a GOAT, like they can get milk, they can get milk out of them. Just say best player according to me. Well, I think, yeah. Well, Mariam has answered that question. I was about to say it. Good means greatest of all time. But personally, for me, and this is my opinion, I think my best player of all time is Samuel Eto'o. Why? The reason being that his contribution to Cameroon national team. Growing up, I watched a lot of football. Samuel Eto'o playing for Cameroon, playing for Barcelona. So I personally think he's the best of all time. If someone says theirs is Messi, yeah, fine. Maybe because he plays for Argentina, whatever. But the player that has brought me happiness as a Cameroonian is Samuel Eto'o. So he is my player. He is my GOAT, the greatest of all time. And that is my opinion. Not all people have the same opinion. Just to say, yeah, of course, people have different opinions. That's true, Amuchi. Blue Wave saying, when it comes to greatest, Shaka Zulu is better than. When it comes to greatest, Shaka Zulu is better than Messi and Ronaldo. That's funny. Shaka Zulu is the greatest of all time. Yeah. My God, you are funny. Shaka Zulu is the greatest of all time. Of course he is. And that is because you connect with Shaka Zulu. You know Shaka Zulu. You know what he did. So he's your greatest of all time. My greatest footballer of all time is Samuel Eto'o. All time, yeah. Abu Tuka is my GOAT. He was a good player. Jesus Christ. Even Hassan Hussein was a good player. But my best Egyptian player is Mo Salah. Because I support Liverpool and I watch him a lot playing for Liverpool. Abu Tuka were good players. But Mo Salah is just another fair. I understand that Abu Chika and Hassan Hussein, they won the African Nations Cup for Egypt, which Mo Salah has not won. But to me, Mo Salah is my best Egyptian player. Yeah, I know Mohammed Abu Trika. Yeah, I know him. I can show how to spot someone who is Arabic and can't speak English if you spot one of the emojis. They are 101% Arabic or a kid that wants to be cool and be on every conversation. Really? Well, I didn't know that. Drogba was a good player. Left shooter said, "You do not work, bro." I do not work. I do work. I don't just work on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my day off. I am the most busy person you can ever see. I don't work on Wednesdays because I had different emojis. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I know that Hosam Hussein is the national team coach now. He was so good. You can't stand him. Why? He was a good player. And then there was another Egyptian striker who was tall, who played in England. I think he played for, was it Bolton or something? I can't remember his name. Madam, do you know him? There's another tall striker who was Egyptian. He played in England for a couple of years. I can't remember his name. He was good as well. Okay, Mamuchi, you have a good one. Take care. Dr. Kumalo. I remember that name, Dr. Kumalo. I think he was a famous person because there were a couple of people in Cameroon who wanted to be called Dr. Kumalo. That was Mido. Yes, Mariam, that was Mido. Oh, Mariam, you know Egyptian players. It's Mido I'm talking about. Yeah, it's Mido. That was him. Mariam said Hassan Hussein was a top Egyptian, but you don't like him as a coach. Well, is it because he's not win the African Nations Cup? He qualified Egypt for the World Cup, which is good. Are you judging him because he did not win the African Nations Cup? His approach is not good. Really? Are you judging him based on African Nations Cup? Right now I'm eating rice and chicken stew. Very hungry. Hello, Pat. How are you doing? Is Manchester falling? Manchester is not falling. I just feel like what killed them in that game against Real Madrid was that red card. Before that red card, Manchester City were the better team. They were playing so well before they had that red card. Yoya said, "Can I have some?" Yeah, you can have some. Yoya, you can. Manchester City is becoming an average team. They were very average when they played against West Ham. I was in the stadium. I watched that game. They were so bad. But yesterday against Real Madrid, they were not that bad. Yes, I have to feed him like a bird. Okay, guys. One sec. Let me drop this in the kitchen. I'm coming. Ow. But I'll have to feed you like a bird. Hello, Path. Can we finally say Arsenal has won the Premier League, or is there still hope for them to bottle? Now, Arsenal has won it. Pat, Arsenal has won it. Honestly speaking, they have. There's no way City is catching up with Arsenal. It's not happening. What should Manchester City change? They just have to start believing in themselves again. And honestly, yesterday, they didn't do bad against Real Madrid. They played well, in my opinion. They did so well against Real. It's just unfortunate that they had that penalty. But I personally think that they did well. Pat said that they should change everything. Everything like what? They are still a very good team. Oh, Pat, I remember that you support Real Madrid. Honestly, Pat, you guys, you were lucky yesterday. You had a penalty and the red card shown to Fernando Silva. If not, City would have won that game. Because the pressure City put on Real Madrid was amazing last night. Yep, Arteta, he deserves it. They have been very consistent, so they deserve it. They deserve to win it. I'm going out. Chris Carey said, jump scare. What jump scare?